and I'm an ULA certified life coach. I'm also a Green Gap coach, and I want to help widows find joy after loss. So ironically enough, yesterday on Grey's Anatomy, which is my favorite show, they were talking about how to talk to children about death. And it came up that, Amelia, when her parents died, nobody actually talked about death to her. And the conversation was kind of taboo, and nobody was talking about anything to her. And she always felt like if she had had a conversation, she would have maybe been able to handle death and dying a little bit better. So here are my tips on how you can talk to children about death and dying so that they can deal with it and process it and have good, healthy conversations with you. So the first thing is you're going to always be honest. So we don't want to say, grandma has gone away, or you're not going to see grandma anymore because she's on vacation. We want to be honest, but we want to share as much as we think that your child can handle. So in that sense, so let's say grandma has died, you want to say grandma has died and this is what happened, and see if your child has any questions or if they are able to handle just that information. And then it opens up that conversation for them to ask you any questions they may have and for you to share a little bit more. Second tip is there are some amazing books that are out there that can help you explain death and dying to your children. So, and I would recommend getting these books even before any of this stuff happens, just so that they're better equipped to how to deal with the emotions and how to understand what happens in life and the circle of life. So I will put my checklist of the books that I recommend in the comments below, as well as I'll share my blog that I've written about the same topic. Number 3 is to not use the words grandma has gone away or grandma is no longer. You want to actually use the words died, death, and those are going to be impactful. It's going to be hard for you to probably say those words, but we want to use the actual words. When we say grandma has gone away or grandma is no more, the children don't understand that, but they can understand the word death, died, dying. So use the actual words to explain what has happened. Number 4 is give details if you can. So if there are details that you can share that you feel that aren't going to be too scary for the child, you can share. So you can say, grandma had a weak heart and the doctors did as much as they could to do surgery for grandma. However, unfortunately, her time had come and grandma has died. And then that would be opening up to more conversation as well. Number 4 is talk about rituals and beliefs. So you want to talk about what's going to happen next. What are the next steps? So if there's going to be a funeral, what's going to happen at the funeral? What are the rituals? What are the traditions? And then I'm just going to say last, just an added extra bonus on there is just let the children know what to expect. When we hold information and we think we're trying to protect our children, we're actually not. We're actually, they have such big imaginations and they will come up with all sorts of information. So we want to give them the information. We want to be the ones that give them that information so that they can digest it. My daughter, she is one of those people that takes in the information and then goes away. And then after a couple of days or a couple of hours, she will come with a load of questions that she's going to ask me about the information that I just gave her. So, and then the questions are sometimes really far-fetched because they have such amazing imaginations. And so when we give them the information, we give them the honest information, they go and they digest it, and then they come back with questions, and we can actually have good, honest conversations with our children. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. If you're watching this on replay, please put hashtag replay on the bottom. And I will be sharing my checklist as well as the blog that I have written on this very topic. I hope everybody has an amazing day.